Hello everyone, welcome to Natalie Bussell Yoga for Holiday Stress. And today we're going to talk about that feeling where you're just too busy and you feel overwhelmed and you can't get everything done and your mind's racing. And so we're going to put all of that stress to the side and just focus on Jesus. And you might recall from the Bible a story about Mary and Martha. And it's from Luke 10, verse 38 through 42. And I'm going to read that verse. And as I do, think about, are you the Martha or the Mary in the story? Now as they went on their way, Jesus entered a village, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet and listened to his teaching. But Martha was distracted with much serving, and she went up to him and said, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her then to help me." But the Lord answered her, "Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things, but one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken away from her." So before we begin this practice, you are going to need either a strap or a sock. So you can pause the video and go grab a strap. This is just the wrap that comes with the yoga mat to keep it together. That will work fine. Or a Christmas sock or whatever sock, kind of a longer sock. And we're going to use that later on in the practice. So I'll put those aside. So I know what it's like when you're feeling overwhelmed and your mind's racing, and it's really hard just to sit and be still. And so this practice might be a little challenging at first because that's what we're going to do. We're just going to sit and be still and focus on our breath, and everything that's going crazy in your mind or making you feel anxious or stressed out, we're going to put that aside. And I'm really proud of you for pushing play today and taking this time for yourself and for self-care. So you deserve this time. You need this time for your body, mind, and your spirit. So find a comfortable seated position on your mat. It can be cross-legged. It can be one foot in front of the other, or your feet can be straight out in front of you. Or for this first part, you can even sit in a chair if sitting on the floor is really uncomfortable. So sit up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and let your shoulder blades slide down your back. So we're sitting up tall, but we're not rigid. And then you can just relax your hands in your lap or on your knees, whatever's comfortable. You can close your eyes if that feels good to you. And just follow your breath in and out of your body. Notice how your breath feels cool when it enters your body, and when it exits, it feels warm. As you inhale, notice your belly expanding. And as you exhale, notice contracting your navel to spine. So when we are feeling overwhelmed and anxious and too busy, we breathe very shallow breaths in our chest. And so I'm leading you to breathe with your diaphragm and pushing your breath down. And this will slow all that negative energy. So you might be able to hear my breath. And what I'm breathing is called Ujjayi breath. And so I'm breathing in through my nose, letting my belly expand. And then when I exhale, I'm kind of contracting my diaphragm in and up and restricting the back of my throat so you can hear it, that hissing sound, and I'm controlling it to come out really nice and slow and steady. So give that a try. Take a deep breath in and try restricting the back of your throat, engaging your diaphragm. Let's do that 2 more times. So you should be able to hear your own breathing. Good. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So bring both of your feet to your left side. I'm tucking my right leg under my left. So just kind of play around with this and see what feels comfortable for you. And then I'm sitting up tall and I'm twisting to my right. My left hand's coming to my right knee and my right hand's coming behind. So sit up as tall as you can. And you can even look over your right shoulder. Just find what's comfortable for you. One more breath here. Good. Go ahead and unwind, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So my left knee is coming down to the mat first, and then my right. And then sit up as tall as you can in this position. I'm turning to my left. My right hand's coming to my left knee, and my left hand's behind, helping me get up nice and tall. Two more breaths. Good, and unwind. Go ahead and stretch your legs out long on your yoga mat, seated staff pose. And sit up so you feel even on both sits bones. And go ahead and bring your right foot in, drop your knee out to the side, and your right sole of your foot is touching the inside of your left thigh. Bend or have as much bend as you need, but don't lock out this left knee. So sit up tall, and on your exhale, start bending at your hips forward. And when you've gone as far as you can, go ahead and relax into the stretch, bending at your waist and letting your head fall. Good. And again, you can bend this knee as much as you need to. And just continue to breathe into this posture. For a little extra stretch, you might reach your right hand a little bit further out than your left. Option to grab your foot, or you could grab the outside of your foot for a deeper back stretch here. Good. One more breath here. Good. Slowly walk your hands back to your body. We're going to do the same thing other side. So bend your left knee and place the sole of that foot on the inside of your right thigh. Again, have some bend in this right knee as much as you need to. Sit up nice and tall and then start walking forward, bending at your hips. And when you've gone as far as you can, then bend at your waist and let your head drop. With every exhale, relax further and deeper into the stretch. And you might try moving your left hand longer than your right, just to give a deeper back stretch. Option to grab onto your foot or even the outside of your foot. Good. Go ahead and release and walk your hands back to your body. We're now going to do a wide-legged hamstring stretch. So open your legs as wide as you can. And there's no right or wrong. So you just listen to your body, and that's as wide as you can open your legs, okay? I can't even see you, so you do what is best for your body. So again, sit up nice and tall. And I have my feet active. So this is kind of a combination of pointing and flexing. So I'm kind of shooting the energy through my ball of my foot. So I'm not pointing my toes and I'm not flexing, but it's kind of in the middle. So you might try that. You might heard the term yoga toes. So it's your energy's coming out through the ball of your feet. So tuck in your right elbow next to on the inside of your right leg and your palms facing up. And then you're going to inhale your left arm up and then exhale over into a nice side stretch. So you're stretching out your hamstrings and the side of your body. One more breath here. And on your exhale, release back to center. Good. Now we're going to do the other side. So tuck in your left elbow on the inside of your left leg. My palm is up. Inhale your right arm high. And then on your exhale, deepen the stretch over, stretching the right side of your body. Every exhale, see if you can deepen into the stretch. Good. And release. Come back to center. All right, let's get back into the seated staff pose. So your legs are stretched out long. And bend your left knee and then cross that foot over your right leg. And try and get that foot planted on the yoga mat. And again, make sure your right foot is active. And then my right arm's going to come in and hug my left knee and my left hand's coming behind. So we're doing a little bit of a twist here. And just sit up as tall as you can and take a few breaths. Good, and release. Let's do the other side. So bend your right knee in. Cross your right foot over your left leg. Try and plant that foot on the mat. Activate your left foot. Now my left arm is going to come in and hug my right knee. And then my right arm comes behind. Deep breath in. Slow and controlled breath out. and release. All right, we are going to make our way down to lying on our belly. So I'm going to show you a fancy way to get down, or just do your own thing. So I'm going to cross my legs at the front of my legs and just roll over. And that is a simple way just to get on down to my stomach. So in this position, we're going to do locust pose, sorry. So bring your forehead to the mat. Your arms are extended long, palms up. We're going to start with a half lotus. So on your inhale, lift everything up, arms, chest, head, and your right leg. On your exhale, release. We're going to inhale up, half lotus, left leg, and exhale down. This time we're going to inhale and hold both legs up. Go ahead and inhale, come up, full locust. Good, and exhale. We're going to do it one more time, and this time you have an option to interlace your fingers at your lower back, and when we inhale up, straighten out your elbows. So here we go. Inhale up, locust. Good, and release. Push through tabletop, and we're going to come to child's pose for a counter stretch. One more breath here. Good. Go ahead and roll up so you're sitting on your heels. Now's the time to grab that sock or that strap. We are going to do cow face pose. So go ahead and put your right knee to the mat first, right in front of you. And then you're going to bring your left knee on top. And we're trying to stack our knees on top of one another. So do the best you can. Root down in both your sits bones so you're not leaning over to one side. And it's been said, so in this position, looking up from above, these are the cow's ears. So get your ears out. Next, take your sock or your strap in your right hand, and we're going to go up and behind our head like a tricep stretch, and then your left arm comes out, my thumb is down, but as I bend my elbow back behind my back, my thumb is now up. Grab the sock, walk your fingers together, and sit up nice and tall. You are in cow face pose. Good. One more deep breath here. And release. Good job. All right, let's do the other side. So unravel your legs. This time, put your left knee down first, right in front of you, and then your right leg on top. Again, try and stack your knees on top of each other the best you can. Make sure you're sitting on both sits bones, that you're not leaning over. Get your ears out. This time, put the sock in your left hand and goes up and behind your head. Right arm's out. My thumb's down right now, but when I bend my elbow behind my back, my thumb is now up. Walk your fingers towards each other and sit up as tall as you can. You are in cow face pose, other side. Notice if you're looking down or if your head is, or if your chin is towards your chest, bring that up. Really opening up your chest here, looking straight ahead. One more breath here. You got it. Good, and release. And we're done with your strap or your sock, so you can put that aside. Unravel your legs and come to about the middle of your mat with your feet on the mat, knees bent. Extend your arms long. We're just going to roll down on the mat to lie down. Good. Okay. So we're going to do waterfall. So bring both your knees to your chest. And then extend both feet to the ceiling. Your knees can be straight here or bent. You just listen to your body. Figure out where you need to be. Arms can rest on your thighs, on your belly, or on the mat. So this is called waterfall, or you might have heard it called legs up the wall. Same thing. So this has so many benefits to our health, like I can't even name them all. But we are on our feet all day long. So putting our feet above our heart is draining the blood down towards our heart. So sometimes our blood pools at our lower legs, causing varicose veins. So this position is really good for that. It also calms anxiety. It slows your heart rate down. It's also good for women that are experiencing menstrual pain. So this is an awesome position with many, many benefits. Really, all the yoga poses have many various benefits, health benefits. So you can stay in waterfall from 5 to 15 minutes, but we're not going to. But you can point and flex your feet, circle your ankles. Good. Let's go ahead and bring our knees to our chest. And then open up your knees, and we're going to grab through the middle to the outer edges of both feet for happy baby. Now I know this is not the most becoming position, but it's worth it. All right, so if it feels good to you, you can slightly rock back and forth here, or you can stay still. And you're gently pulling your knees down towards the yoga mat. And this is kind of giving your back a little massage. Good. Go ahead and bring your knees to your chest. And then extend both legs long on your yoga mat for Shavasana. So let your feet flop open. Arms down at your sides, palms facing the ceiling. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath your heart. Close your eyes. So I'm going to take you through a gradual release of relaxation. So relax your toes. Relax your feet and your ankles. Relax your shins and your calves. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs and your hamstrings, quads. Relax your hips and your pelvis. Relax your stomach and your lower back. Relax your chest and your upper back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your upper arms, your triceps, biceps. Relax your elbows, your forearms, all your fingers and your thumbs. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax your cheeks and your nose. Relax your eyes and your eyebrows, your forehead. Relax your scalp. Now your whole body is relaxed. Just stay here and enjoy. So I invite you to stay in Shavasana. I'm going to roll up so I can read Luke 10:38 through 42 again. Now as they went on their way, Jesus entered a village, and a woman named Martha welcomed him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet and listened to his teaching. But Martha was distracted with much serving, and she went up to him and said, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her then to help me." But the Lord answered her, "Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things, but one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken away from her." So I ask you, friend, are you the Mary or the Martha in this story? I hope you feel more relaxed, calm, and inner peace. And I wish you a very Merry Christmas, and God bless.